Of course, we won't be let in just like that, so we can either talk our way in or steal a key conveniently placed right beside the door. Talking to the dripped out Ankh himself, he surprisingly doesn't oppose our idea. As the owner of the property, he just wants the ghouls to pay for their stay, just like the other residents do. However, he would need us to get approval from 5 specific residents to make sure all the residents can be satisfied with the change. Now we have 3 options to progress the quest. First is obviously killing the gang, immediately finishing our quest by getting a reduction in karma and our promised 500 caps. Second is proceeding with Roy's plan and unleashing the pharaohs onto the tower. This can be done fairly easy by stealing the basement key from Chief Gustavo or Herbert Dashwood. We already know about the first, so let's talk about the second. Dashwood is a chill Ankh residing at his room in the tower. If asked, he can share a lot of stories from his past. Long story short, he's a retired adventurer that used to explore the capital wasteland before buying a place here to live out his remaining days in peace. Even though he quit adventuring long before the Lone Wanderer's arrival, his legacy remains in a Galaxy-in-Use radio play called The Adventures of Herbert Daring Dashwood and his ghoul manservant Argyle. Frequently told by Three Dog, serving is one of the few plays created after the Great War. On top of that, he's one of the few residents not having hatred towards ghouls, as he spent most of his adventures with one. As we can find out through a related quest, he's also a part of the Railroad faction, which, if you know the story of Fallout 4, makes him a W guy. Overall, he seems like an honest man that's at the end of his career. We can of course be the asshole to steal his basement key. After acquiring it from Dashwood or Gustavo, we can head for the basement. In it, there is one powered door separating the pharaohs from the tower. We can either hack a terminal to open it, or a cooler option, just blow up a generator powering it. That's honestly a pretty cool mechanic, likes of which we don't see very often in this game. Unleashing the pharaohs obviously leads to everyone in Tenpenny Tower falling and Roy's gang moving in within a few days. Now that we explored the obviously 2 evil options, let's see the final one, which requires us to convince the residents to share the tower